Welcome back to Everything All the Time. I'm Pat O'Brien, Court McCowan. We throw the word love around here, not too often, but we love Murphy Jensen.
Murphy Jensen,
What an ambassador.
he was so fun. We won. I guess it was 2005, 2006 with the Super Bowl, Colts versus the Bears, when the Colts won that year, and it's Miami.
Whatever happened to the Baltimore Colts?
Exactly, and the Indianapolis Colts, but it's pouring rain. It's cold from Miami. It's like it's cold. It's rainy and it's cold. And they'd given us, and we had tickets. We're on the 40-yard line, but we're not underneath, so we're getting pelted with rain.
Oh.
And they come down. Some of the guys from the Colts come down, and they ask us if we want to go up.
They asked Murphy.
They asked Murphy and myself if we wanted to go up into the suite. And at this point, we had a poncho. We're drenched, and the game was so great. We just looked at them and go, "We're fine. We're going to stay right here." And we sat out in the rain with those like goofy old school helmets that were just soaking wet, and we had the best
garbage
time.
bags.
Yeah, garbage bags. It was fantastic.
Actually, once you're wet,
yeah,
first of all, there's no way I'd sit in the stands at a football game.
Oh, we were on the 40. It was so good. It was so much fun.
It's sidelines with an umbrella, or
of course.
Suite.
There you go. Of course,
sitting next to the owner.
Pat O'Brien. Yeah,
that's it. So anyway, Murphy Jensen, and go to Palalink. It's PALALINQ, right?
Yeah.
.com, and it's an app that the whole thing about getting sober is doing the work, but checking yourself out day after day, hourly.
Yeah.
It's like Court and I are blessed with. Can I speak for you on this?
Yeah.
We don't have any inkling to drink. None.
No.
Today.
Not today.
And he and I can go to a bar, and
matter of fact, maybe after this, let's
no,
go.
and spend a couple hours in there having iced teas and have a good time. So, have you seen any of these new movies?
I haven't seen
Scully?
anything.
Sully, I mean.
And the other thing too is like, can we just stop with Tom Hanks always being the damn hero? Does he have
He's so good though.
He is good, but it's almost like, and I know it's not him. I know it's not him that does it. But every time they put him on a talk show or they start talking to him, it's almost like they treat him like they're actually talking to Sully. Now, Tom Hanks is an actor. He didn't fly a plane and land it on the Hudson. All right? That wasn't Tom Hanks. Can we stop pretending like Tom Hanks?
By the way, I'm not going to rip him. He's a friend of mine.
He's a great actor, but he didn't land the plane on the Hudson, so please stop acting like he did.
In the movie where he was stuck on the island, what was that one?
Castaway.
Castaway. So I'm interviewing him about the movie for The Insider, one of those shows. And I said to him before the interview, this is me, okay? Not some, beginner.
Right.
I go, God, that plane crash was so intense. I mean, water and the fire, and it was just like I was like gushing over the plane crash.
Yeah.
And he leans over and says, "Pat, it was a movie.
It was a movie.
There was no water.
There's no water.
I was never in danger. There was no fire. There was no plane."
I was on a soundstage, and I had sushi for lunch that day.
He said, "It's a movie," and I was like so into and that's the thing about Tom. You get into his acting, and
he's a fabulous actor. It's just that we kind of get into this, and it's not the actors as much. Some of the actors get that way. They get the ego about him, or they get the kind of thing.
He has nothing on that.
But he doesn't. But I'm just saying, it's like, but they gets on these talk shows and they start talking to him like he landed the plane. He didn't land the plane. He wasn't ever.
He grew a very fine mustache, though.
But that's the most work he did.
Oh, come on.
It's just hard to watch. It's just sometimes like they just put these guys out there and they just keep talking to him like he landed the plane and he didn't.
Well, you want to get him on the phone and complain to him?
I would. I wouldn't have any problem telling him that.
Yeah, you would.
No, I would not.
First of all, it's not true.
He's
not doing it.
Yeah.
They are.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's him. I'm saying it's the media that does that, and I'm just saying that they got to stop doing that, and because it gets hard to watch. That's all I'm saying. I can have an opinion on that. I can, right?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Did I interrupt you?
No.
Have I ever?
Well,
to go back into history. No, but it's hard, doing those shows, and I did them for years. First of all, it's hard to get. Tom Hanks is never available for anything, or Brad Pitt, or go through the list, Clooney. They're not available for anything unless they have a movie out. So once you get them,
Right.
you're so excited, and there's so much to go over.
Right.
So I wrote a part of my book about this. So you become, meaning me, or meaning Jimmy Kimmel, whatever, kind of an autograph hunter. to be
Yeah,
honest with you. You're like, oh, he's here. So because you get tired of the look at that pickup. Oh wait. Sorry,
That's okay.
personal joke. No, so you become kind of giddy when you finally get them.
It's interesting. I did a big interview. I was interviewing for the Palms Hotel years ago when Hugh Hefner, they opened up the Playboy Club for the first time in however many years. The first when they opened up in Las Vegas, and it had been years and years and years. And I had to do an interview with. I got behind everybody. So it was Entertainment Tonight. Everybody was doing, everybody was interviewing Hef. And they were asking kind of the same questions. It was kind of a lot of the same stuff was going. Yeah. And I got up there, and I was really curious because I was a big fan of the Playboy Clubs back in the day when they had comedians, and they had George Carlin and Steve Martin and Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I go back to the Chicago one.
Exactly. And and that was the cool thing is I wanted to get some info from him about all that stuff that was going on. And your light was blinking. And I started asking him all these questions. And after the interview, he came up to me and he said, "Thank you for not asking the same thing
they love
over
that.
and over again."
Yeah.
And so I was like, I felt pretty good. I felt like I one time did a good job interviewing somebody.
I was with Hefner.
I have a history here of nothing, but
I was with Hefner at the mansion here in L.A. And behind him is this TV set.
yeah.
And we get this big one-on-one, and it's a big deal. But behind him, as I'm interviewing him, is Columbine going on.
Oh, God.
I'll never forget that image. I'm talking to Hugh Hefner, and I'm looking up, and I'm watching the Columbine thing
Oh,
go
my
down.
God,
And
yeah.
finally, I just said, you know what? I think
we gotta
I gotta go.
Yeah, we got to go.
I gotta go. Anyway, we're almost done here. What are you doing this week?
This week I'm in Kansas City at
Wow.
the Improv in Kansas City with Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams, also Kansas City Gates Barbecue.
I'm going to check it out. I've got to go to some of the good ones, but
It's Gates.
Gates Barbecue.
Gates
That's
is
the one.
And
But
then-
I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's in Kansas City at the Improv.
Improv. I'll be there Thursday night through Sunday night.
Okay. I'm on Business Rockstars on Sunday, but you can find us at businessrockstars.com. And you can find Court walking up and down almost any street in L.A.
Anywhere or on Twitter
Looking for
at
it.
Court McCown. Hopefully verified soon.
And
Right
it's
now.
Molly, and it's POB. What is my Twitter account?
I don't know.
POB Pat O'Brien. That's it. We're done. Bye.